Hello people, and welcome to Crypto Exposed. Pundit makes case for an XRP rise to $1,000 based on a $1 trillion cross-border payment volume. Okay guys, let's get into this one. So, as you know guys, I always like to see these kind of theories. I like to see what people have to say because although I have done a lot of videos debunking certain types of price targets, I have always said this in my videos, I am open-minded. Like, if you can provide me any kind of evidence or information that may make me change my mind, then I'm open to see that, right? Because if you're not doing that, then you're just being ignorant. If you can be honest with yourself, you have to always be open-minded and accept that there could be things that could potentially change your outlook or your perspective. So I haven't seen this article yet. I'm going to go through it with you guys, and then I'll give you my honest opinion as to whether I think that this is feasible or not. At the moment, how do I see it? I'm skeptical, I'll be honest with you. But let's see what they actually have to say, and then I can give you my honest opinions at the end. So let's get into the article, and then we can discuss this a little bit further. A recently surfaced sheet projects an XRP price increase to an audacious $1,000 value, factoring in a daily cross-border payment volume of $1 trillion. XRP's utility in cross-border payments, especially as utilized in Ripple's on-demand liquidity product, in brackets now Ripple Payments, has contributed to the bullish sentiment surrounding the cryptocurrency among market participants. XRP's utility in cross-border payments. This utility has caught the attention of multiple payment entities over the years. Last December, a JP Morgan report mentioned Ripple and XRP as entities that could help unlock the $120 billion trapped in cross-border payments. The Crypto Basic also revealed in November 2023 that Grayscale highlighted XRP as a potential alternative to SWIFT in cross-border settlements. In addition, the American Institute of Physics, the IMF, and the World Bank also spotlighted XRP's utility in cross-border payments in different reports. Interestingly, even SEC Chair Gary Gensler previously acknowledged XRP's advantages for use in cross-border payments over traditional fiat currencies. With this utility recognised by the general public, investors believe XRP is massively undervalued, projecting an imminent price explosion, especially on the back of a growth in the cross-border payment sector. Citing the Bank of England, Ripple noted in its 2023 New Value report that the cross-border payment sector could witness a $250 trillion increase in volume in the next 3 years. With this projection expected to materialise, pundits argue that XRP would need to soar way beyond its current price below $1 if it captures a fraction of this volume. Mason Versus, an XRP community figure and founder of Gold Squad, presented a sheet last August of hypothetical price requirements for varying cross-border payment volumes. An argument for a $1,000 XRP price. Market analyst eGrag recently called attention to the document, lending credence to its content. In the sheet, the analysis evaluates what XRP's price would need to be for XRP to cater to different daily cross-border payment volumes. At prices ranging from $100 to $500, XRP could sufficiently handle daily payment volumes from $1 trillion, but this price becomes less feasible at volumes from $6 trillion to $20 trillion. This is because XRP's circulating supply of 55 billion would not be sufficient for the amount of XRP tokens needed to handle these volumes. Recall that finance pundit Shannon Thorpe previously argued that XRP would be undervalued at $500 if it locked in a portion of the projected $250 trillion cross-border payment volume. Versalis' sheet proposes that XRP would only sufficiently address daily payment volumes ranging from $1 trillion to $20 trillion if its price is at least $1,000 at a $1,000 price. The market would need to move 1 billion XRP tokens to account for a $1 trillion volume and 20 billion tokens for a $20 trillion volume. For XRP to clinch a $1,000 price, it would need to skyrocket by a massive 188,543% from its current value of 53 cents. With this price potentially pushing XRP's market cap to an unimaginable 55 trillion. Some industry commentators have strongly expressed doubts. Moreover, Some have pointed out that a $1 trillion daily cross-border volume is a difficult task for XRP over the next 10 years and beyond. For context, the entire global cross-border volume stood at $150 trillion in 2022, representing an average of $410 billion volume a day. A $1 trillion volume would be more than double this figure. Okay guys, there you have it. So, let's get into this then. Okay, so the first thing I'll say about this kind of stuff is this. Whenever people are talking about these kind of theories, right, we're really dealing with hypotheticals, okay? And I think this is where a lot of the misconceptions grow within the XRP community, because a lot of people believe that this kind of stuff is set in stone. They believe there's going to be, you know, this flip of the switch day where all these banks suddenly just start using XRP. You know, it's just literally this one day where every bank starts using XRP. Guys, I'll be honest with you. I've told you this numerous times. I do not believe in that. I do not believe in the flip of the switch. I know it's been mentioned by David Schwartz before, but I really don't think this is what he's referring to. I really don't think that this switch that they're going to flick and then everybody's suddenly using XRP. I've explained it in previous videos, so I really don't want to get into that too deep right now. Let's get into what we're talking about here. So first and foremost, if we're talking about a flip of the switch theory, right? Ripple currently have, I think, like 300 partnerships or over 300 partnerships of banks who are using XRP as we speak. So already when you talk of the flip of the switch, well, how come those banks already using XRP right now as we speak? Right? Wouldn't it just be that no banks are using XRP and then suddenly all the banks are using XRP? So straight away, when people say that there's going to be this thing where all banks are using it, well, there's already banks using XRP. So what's the difference of XRP having, you know, the banks who are currently using it to then every bank in the world using it, right? So I already don't see the logic in that personally. We've seen that they get partnerships as they go along, Ripple and XRP. If you've been following their news, you know, over periods of time of like say a year, 2 years, you will see that they just gradually get partnerships as a progressive thing over time, rather than they just say, you know, oh, by the way, we've now got 300 partners. So we can already see, just from past experience, that this isn't a thing where they're onboarding banks all in one go. They're progressively getting banks as they go along and then, you know, feeding us the information as they get the new partnerships, right? They'll come out from, you know, a news article or they'll post it on Twitter or X, whatever. So you can already kind of see from the past behavior that it's not a flip of the switch moment. It's not. Like, we've seen that from their past behaviors, right? They just give us the information as and when. And so this is what I mean when we talk about this kind of information, guys. Like, when we're talking about XRP handling this kind of volume, well, we're talking about hypotheticals of XRP actually achieving this kind of volume. And that's what the problem is for me with this. Like, they're saying, okay, XRP will get to $1,000, you know, handling this kind of volume. Well, who's to say that XRP is going to reach that kind of volume? Who's to say that it's going to get that kind of volume to capture? And that's my problem with this. It's great doing these formulas and stuff, and let's just say these calculations are accurate. Let's just say that is all correct. Well, even if it is, the next question is, well, can XRP reach that kind of volume to get that price? Do you see what I'm saying? So before we even get into like trying to dissect the calculations and the formulas to see if that's accurate, well, can XRP get that actual type of volume to reach that price? And so this is why I say when it comes to these kind of price theories, I never just get like reliant on these, you know, because yes, all this sounds great, but you're talking in a very convenient world of XRP definitely reaching these goals, right? So for the people who do believe in like the flip the switch theory and they think that, you know, XRP is going to be used by every bank, I get it. You guys are going to get excited by this because you believe that that's what's going to happen. I'm more skeptical of that. To me, I'm not thinking that every bank in the world is going to use XRP. I think if that is going to happen, I don't think it's going to happen anytime in terms of like within a year, for example. I think it will be over a prolonged period of time. I think it will be maybe a slow phasing out of Swift. I don't think it will just be, oh, by the way, guys, we're not using Swift no more. We'll all just jump into XRP. No. I think it will be a thing of a gradual process of more and more banks leaving Swift to then go over to XRP when they all realize it's the better technology. I'll compare it to how we're looking at crypto right now. If you think of what's going on right now in the crypto space, you've got the SEC who are currently really trying to destroy crypto and hold it back as much as they can. I don't think they'll win that victory in the long term, but right now they're definitely having a huge impact. But it's like this. Bitcoin has just got an ETF, right? So Bitcoin right now is the most accepted cryptocurrency. We all know that. Bitcoin came out in 2009? So it came out in 2009 and it's only just had an ETF. And so you can see even now there are still, politicians and, people who are just older really, knocking this technology. They don't like it. Bankers, etc., all just shunning the technology of what the crypto is. But eventually we can see that moves are being made to adopt Bitcoin. We can see that it is slowly becoming more and more adopted. And I think that's what it would be with XRP. I think you will still have banks that will just want to stick with Swift because they're just used to Swift. Some people are dinosaurs. They don't want to move with the new. They just like to stick to what they're used to and stick with the old, tried and tested. So I don't think it's going to be a thing where every bank just turns over and uses Swift, automatically. I do think it will be a slow phasing out. And I do think that there will be some banks that just stick to Swift, period. I think there will be some that just want to stick to Swift, altogether. And maybe until they get new leadership, new management, etc., that just wouldn't change. So that's where my thing is in terms of expecting every single bank to use XRP. I don't think that's a guarantee. And I don't think it's going to be something, if it does happen, I don't think it's going to be something that happens overnight. I think it will be something that takes time. I think it will be something that is over a prolonged period for it to occur. We've then got Shannon Sharp, who's been in here, mentioned in the article. Now, I did a video based on her price prediction not long ago. I think she'd mentioned about an XRP price of $500 to $1,000, if I remember rightly. I'll be honest with you, I poked so many holes in her argument for her prediction. I don't really take her theories as plausible, to be honest with you, because I did a video on it, so you can check it out on my channel if you want. But she had a lot of flaws in her theories. She really did. I debunked that very easily. So I don't really listen to her personally because I don't really feel that she's very credible. And she also was wrong. She'd expected XRP to reach whether it was $500 to $1,000. It was something like that. And it was meant to have happened, I think it was like a month or so ago, maybe 2 months ago. And she'd done this like a year ago. And clearly that didn't come to fruition. So again, that just tells you about the theory in itself. It wasn't accurate. So yeah, overall, to me, as I say, it's not that this is necessarily bad in terms of what they're saying here and figures. I haven't really gone into the calculations to really dissect that. But to me, before we even get into that, it's all about, can XRP reach those kind of prices? So that's where I'm at with it. If you can reach those kind of prices, okay, cool, but that's the question, isn't it? And that's what we have to wonder about and see if this is actually a possibility. But what do you guys think? XRP to $1,000 based on a $1 trillion daily volume. Do you like the sound of this? Do you think XRP can reach a $1 trillion daily volume? Do you think that this would get XRP's price to $1,000? Or do you not agree with this? Do you not think XRP could reach a $1 trillion daily volume? And if not, what kind of price do you think XRP can get to? Let me know your thoughts, guys. I'd be interested to hear. Thank you very much for watching this. If you did like it, please remember to drop a comment, like, and subscribe. But until next time, take care.